Welcome to Side Notes. We're here at the Vaughan Film Festival with one of the founders, Mark Pagliaroli. Mark, thank you so much for taking your time to talk with us.
Thanks for coming out tonight.
Quickly, this film festival, what differentiates it from other film festivals?
We get that question a lot, especially with TIFF just down the road from us. But we definitely want to be that stepping stone for filmmakers to get to the red carpet, because I'm a filmmaker myself. You don't see guys like me on the red carpet at TIFF or Cannes. So we want to be that stepping stone for up-and-coming filmmakers.
You have an interesting story yourself. 2003, you start doing your film production company. Originally, you started doing it by hobby. 2004, you got involved with the other gentleman that's the founder of this film festival.
That's right.
And you guys actually have a film that became famous over in Japan and the United States. You want to talk a little bit about that?
The films in general. We've made 9 short films and a feature film. That's the one that was distributed internationally. It's called The Invader's Genesis, and it's a project that I had been working on. It's a script that I've been working on since I was 14 years old. And I went back to it over the years, and we finally decided to do it because I really wanted to tell this story. So Antonio and I just collaborated. We put this project together. It took a long time and a lot of effort, but it made it to New York City, and it got picked up for distribution there, and then went over to Japan. So we're very happy with the outcome.
Well, this is the second annual film festival here in Vaughan, and also it's a massive supporter of the youth. You guys had some programs, some scholarships available. Can we quickly talk about that?
Yeah, we definitely tapped into the student community this year. We definitely wanted to give them the opportunity because they're the future of the industry, they're the future in general, and we want to motivate them to pursue their dreams. If they want to pursue film or art, a lot of times they get discouraged because they don't see a career coming out of it, but we want to tell them that there is a career coming out of it, and there are possibilities to pursue it further.
And how many films are we looking at that are coming into this film festival?
Out of 100 submissions, we picked about 25 to screen this year.
And quickly, you want to give the address where people can come watch this film festival and the time too?
Yeah, it's vaughanfilmfestival.com.
And is there anything else that you want to leave that inspires someone, up-and-coming artist?
Don't let anyone ever tell you can't do it. You can always do it.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Mark.
Thank you.
Now I'm with Michelle, who's the host for tonight's event, the press conference, Michelle Beilhartz.
Yes.
Michelle, what I want to ask you, if you take a look at your history, you were actually a Toronto Argonauts cheerleader for a little while.
Yes, I was. Very exciting experience. 2 years with the CFL, 2008 through 2009. Made great friendships, got to kind of see a couple football fields across Canada. It was a great experience, and I'm grateful for the time that I had with the team.
And you take a look at the Vaughan Film Festival. What actually got you involved with this film festival?
Scotiabank investors, Joe and John, I met them while I was hosting an Easter Seals event, and they came over and they said, "We want to chat with you," and I was just talking with them, and any actor who's ever done improv knows that the basic rule of improv is to just yes and the offer. So I just decided to yes and the offer and talk and chat with them, and they said, "We'd love to introduce you to Antonio and Mark from the Vaughan Film Festival, and maybe you could work with them." So I thought, okay, yes and the offer once again, and I met with Antonio and Mark, and they extended the opportunity and the offer to come down tonight and host the media launch event, and I thought absolutely I would love nothing more than to be a part of this night and this event. I love film and I love supporting new film artists and new filmmakers, so absolutely it's a pleasure and an honor to be here.
And in 2010, you were actually the runner-up for Miss Canada,
yes.
International pageant.
Yes, I was.
How important do you think that was to be involved with that pageant?
Well, I think Steve Jobs said it best, is that you can't connect your dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking back. So every step, every chapter that I've had in my life, they all build and accumulate one on top of another, and I love meeting new people, and I love being around new people, listening to people's stories, and the Miss Teen Canada pageant was just one of those opportunities where I got to meet very inspirational, very accomplished, and very talented, smart, intelligent women from all across Canada, and just to be in that energy and to share and inspire one another was truly, it was magical, and you can't replace it. It was a really cool experience to have when you're 18 years old.
And I think you were involved with Degrassi, if I'm correct me wrong.
Yes, I did. I did a little spot in one episode, just a small little something. But it was fun to be on that set. It's one of our Canadian landmark shows. It's long-standing show, and I think so many teenagers have watched Degrassi. We watched it in high school. I watched it in high school. So to be a part of that and to kind of have that stamp of, it makes you feel Canadian. I did Degrassi, So.
And as we take a look at the Vaughan Film Festival, the short films that they have in this festival, and also with how they're involved with the youth in the community, how important you think it is to inspire and sort of like be a mentor for the youth?
Well, I think especially in the arts, there's not a lot of funding that goes into the arts, and it's such a beautiful creative outlet for students. I know for myself, I got into dramatic arts because a grade 9 teacher pulled me aside after a presentation in class, and she said, I want you to be in the school play. And I thought, I've danced my whole life, but I've never done this. And she said, I want you to do it. So I did it, and it rocked my world and changed my life. I stopped dancing at that time, and I started doing theater and dramatic arts, and finding that new outlet to create and to emote and to connect, not only to yourself but to other people, was really cool. And so what happens in high school and with youth is you have the opportunity to explore. These are these students that were awarded tonight with the $2,000 bursary for their arts department. These are filmmakers for the future, right? And everything starts with youth. So we need to inspire them to create and to be passionate and to love what they do. And so the Vaughan Film Festival is a great outlet for that, and a great supporter of that as well.
And the Vaughan Film Festival happens from April 2nd to 4th. Are you going to be here at the festival too?
I will be at the film festival, and I will be at the award show, and I'm excited to take it in, and to watch the films that have been made and that have been submitted and been selected, and to support the nominees that have been chosen as well.
Finally, do you want to leave any inspirational words, to up-and-coming artists, something to help inspire them to want to continue on?
I think one of the best things that I've learned, and one of the most important things that I've learned, is that you can't let go of your dream, but you have to let go of what you think it's supposed to look like. So work hard. It takes hard work, passion, drive, and you have to set that intention and then let go of what you think it's supposed to look like so that you can allow what it's supposed to be to come in.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for your time. Take care.
Welcome back. I'm here with the Mayor of Vaughan, Mayor Maurizio Bevilacqua.
Bevilacqua. Perfect.
I do apologize for the
don't
mispronunciation.
apologize at all.
And the first question I have to ask you, how important is this film festival to help with the youth within the community?
It's extremely important. It's inspirational to have an international film festival here right in the city of Vaughan. As you know, we're a very young community, and young people are very much engaged, as you could tell by the scholarship that we give out every year now with the Vaughan Film Festival. I think that it's very important to give an outlet for artistic expression, whether it's through film or art. And as you know, film embraces both realities. And to also understand that the City of Vaughan is very much an international city that is welcoming short films from throughout the world. This year we doubled from last year the number of films. Almost 100 short films have entered, and which speaks to the popularity of this film festival, and it's only been a few years.
Yeah, you were mentioning in your speech there that there's actually 99 languages in this community.
That's right, 99 languages, which speaks to the global nature of our city, the multicultural, multilingual nature of our city, and it also speaks to the fact that we've been able to live in an environment where people get along, coming from different cultures, different faiths, a society that is very open and embracing of all those who live here. As a matter of fact, over 40% of the people living in the city of Vaughan are foreign-born.
And the question I have to ask you, with this film festival right here, do you actually see in the future that some people that have won their award here could go on to bigger careers, let's say in Hollywood or other venues?
Yes, dreams, you have to dream big dreams, and you have to plant the right seeds, and this is an example of planting the right seeds. I remember when we started this with the two young men who, it wasn't very easy to start off. There weren't that many believers, but today, as you see, it's growing. They overcame challenges, and it's a wonderful story to tell. The film festival itself would make a great short film.
Well, thank you so much for your time there, Mayor.
Thank you, and thank you for all you do.
Thank you. Welcome back. I'm here with the other founder of the Vaughan Film Festival, Antonio Ienco.
You got it.
Antonio, first question, I know 2004 you got involved with Mark, with the film production company, and you guys put out a production that actually feature film is now available in Japan, United States, all over. What was it like to go from, you did an acting school and then get involved and do directing, and now you do writing?
I was working with Mark since 2004. I saw the process of being behind the camera and creating your own film. 2006, he gave me the chance to create my own film, and he walked me along the process of doing it. So I directed my first film, MFM, and the excitement of being behind the camera and watching your project come to fruition, there was nothing like it. And at that point, I knew that acting wasn't something I was focused on. I wanted to draw my attention to filmmaking and directing and that whole process. So I made that transition and I haven't looked back. We've made 9 short films, a feature film like you had mentioned, 3 seasons of a web series. We're doing a boxing documentary about amateur and pro boxers. We've interviewed Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield, some of the biggest names in boxing, and we're not going to stop. We're going to continue making films. And the reason why we started the festival is to create that platform for the independent filmmaker. Us being independent filmmakers ourselves, we know how essential it is to have that platform.
And also, I noticed in some of the YouTube videos you have out there, you're actually doing lectures in schools. How important you think it is to give back to the youth within the community?
Being residents of Vaughan and going through the elementary school system and the high school system, we know how important it was to create that platform and create it at an early age. We had submitted our films right across North America, but there was nothing in the city of Vaughan. So we knew that there was an opportunity for us to create that platform for the artists. There's so many talented artists that we've been working with through the 10 films that we've put together. So it only made sense to create that platform, and hence the Vaughan Film Festival's here.
And with the community of Vaughan right now, how big do you think the community is going to get artistic-wise in the future, and also this film festival too?
Again, there are so many talented artists. I think it's always been there. It's just about showcasing them and giving them that platform to stay in the city of Vaughan and showcase their talents here. I think there is a large art community in Vaughan. They just have always, there hasn't been many platforms in the city, so they've always tended to leave and go outside the city, whether it's Toronto or LA or New York, to showcase themselves, to follow their artistic dreams. So if we could create that platform in Vaughan for them to showcase their artistic dreams and turn their artistic dreams into career realities, there's no greater compliment than that.
And also at the film festival, I noticed that they awarded a scholarship, you're being awarded, and also you gave some money to a local school.
We gave $2,000 to one of the local high schools. We challenged all the high schools in Vaughan to create a giant reel. That's in resemblance to the actual award that we give out, the Golden Reel. The winning school, in relation to the Vaughan Film Festival and Creativity, won $2,000 toward their art department. Again, being high school students from the city of Vaughan, we knew how important it was to give back to the arts community, and providing them with that check means a lot to us.
And are there any final words that you want to leave to up-and-coming artists, inspirational words?
If you have a vision of something that you want to see come to fruition, that rhymed, believe it or not, don't stop, really. If you're determined to create something, if you're determined to move forward with one of your ambitions, do not stop. The only person that can stop you from moving forward is yourself. So look past that and continue moving forward and surround yourself. Once you do that, you end up surrounding yourself with the right people that want to be a part of it. And it continuously grows from there. So if you're passionate about it, the people that are on that same path with you, that are looking towards that same ambition of creating that platform, whatever that platform may be, will follow suit. So just don't give up. That's really what I like to close off with. Do not give up. Continue pursuing your dreams.
And I wanted to quickly add that the film festival here in Vaughan is from April 2nd to 4th. And also quickly just leave the website.
VaughanFilmFestival.com. You can visit www.vaughanfilmfestival.com. Our tickets went on sale officially today on our website for the screenings. Our awards tickets are still available as well. All the information is on the site. We're going to be putting up the nominees shortly. We're also going to be putting up the film lineup shortly on our website. So we're excited to bring the festival to the next level going into its second year.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you.